Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video over here on the channel by the name of LeaIsChill. We are back once again to go ahead and party with a brand new build. We've been doing Hades videos daily for about, I want to say like a week and a half, two almost now. It's been very fun so far. I've really enjoyed it. Let me know how you guys have been enjoying it, because I do think that this is kind of a step I needed to take to be able to try and get back to consistency here on the channel. I don't really have like a lot of games I want to play right now. And so Hades is kind of this buffer thing that I always know that I want to come back to so that I can continue posting things. So there are sometimes be days like today where it's like a Thursday. I have to record at like 7 a.m. or so, and I have work in a little bit, but it's still important, so went ahead and did that. And I guess we'll just do a bow build for today because it is boosted. We'll just do our Aspect of Chiron one because it's going to be very helpful to be able to rock out with whatever we're doing. So we'll try this out, kind of see how it rocks, and I guess, honestly, for this build, I feel like Chaos is a really good pick, and then swapping to like Artemis later if we want to get DPS. But yeah, let's try this out. I think my cat wants out too. See, my cat has three general states of what he does. There's the stare at you from across the room until you come and open the door for him. There's the to open the window. And then there's the to be able to have us open up like the door to be able to look at the outside off the balcony. So yeah, I think that's, I do want Restless Volley to be able to win. I think the explosive shot could be very, very fun though. Because yeah, that definitely does pretty nicely. I like explosive shot a lot actually. I find myself using it pretty often because it's also a very good tool for up close stuns with the bow, which ends up being very effective toward a lot of what we're doing here. And now I'm getting used to always, when I'm recording these Hades videos, giving a quick check to the desktop audio because I've been running into that issue pretty consistently. Where I accidentally forget to turn off the desktop audio on my second recording where I record my webcam. So it'll double up. Always a weird thing. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this series. I find that daily runs just be very therapeutic. I don't know if that's just me.
Well, I must apologize for any inconvenience there, because he was a living testament to my revenge. Long story, boring really, rather sordid too. Stay strong.
Unfortunately not very boring. Very sad. Very sad. Sure.
Let's go meet Master Chaos.
My special is now a full knockback that pursues enemies and knocks them back several times. We'll see how that goes.
Send their messages to you unprompted, providing a choice of blessing or no say. I seek to understand their point of view, but it is difficult.
I do like choice quite a bit, and I appreciate whenever you pop around because it really does help. Either we can try and start working towards another cast on this build or extra boon rarity. I think I'm gonna do extra cast. Because extra cast has a lot of potential in the future. I think I'm just going to go and take gemstones for now. Because gemstones sound pretty good about getting the last two upgrades we were looking for before. The multiplier on my special is actually quite high, so I'm not surprised it's killing enemies in like one good flurry. Being able to have the explosive shot with 300% damage and the special with how it is right now, honestly, is gonna be pretty effective. I feel like I have a pretty good thing going so far if I can just like find some good stuff alongside it. If I could get the 30% extra damage against bosses with the Poseidon damage as well, be very good. Ooh, Artemis is coming home without even having to ask for her. I'll definitely take that. You know what? I'm just gonna start doing the specialty where you attack one time, then special 3? Because it seems like that's better for DPS for now. Wow.
Have to admit, you're very capable with Coronoct. Now I can hit a bullseye in my sleep, but you'll be right there with me if I don't keep practicing, I think.
Sounds good to me. I'll have to have a competition when I get up there. I'm taking any hit can crit because that will increase my DPS on my special by a shit ton. Definitely very, very nice.
So quiet.
This is also a full heal without even having to do too much.
Although I'm full.
I'm gonna go that way. Definitely down for this. Pop. Oh dear. So it appears the explosive shot actually doesn't interrupt their dash, so that's good to know for the future. Not bad. The pursuit is so good on it. Free money.
John's going to want all this.
And now I have the 2 casts as well. I think I'm actually going to go take some more money and then try and get Charon. Charon? I feel like I said it wrong. Is it Charon or Chiron? Because they're each different. I think Charon is the boatman. Chiron is the centaur, I believe, if I remember that correctly. Not too bad at picking out my targets, though, from across the map. Be really nice if I could get, like, a Zeus cast. Because that would increase, like, my bounces a little bit more. I feel like I want to take the skull one, because it increases the drops you get from the room, which is very nice. Done. Wow. We do have the bonus damage times 1.5 now whenever they have a cast in them, so definitely a lot more worth it to make sure we stay on top of that.
I'll just take that.
I forgot we even got that, frankly, but I believe that was the last run we got it in. But yeah, it increases the damage quite a bit, actually. Oh. Wow, okay, there's one behind me. And now he's dead. The normal attack is actually an AoE if they're grouped up enough, which is very nice. Boop. 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 Wow. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh dear. A lot of like morning allergies right now, I find. I'm actually gonna buy this because it is a prophecy. It's an infernal trove in the next room we find, which is pretty helpful. Oh, but we're already here. Okay. I guess I'll take Dionysus's aid.
Power of Olympus.
And some extra flourish there, and I'll grab that and talk to you. Same.
Couldn't agree more, mate.
Same. Yeah, same. Meg, watch this. Oh.
Good job, Red Blood. You made it all this way. But I have got to send you back to Daddy now. Nothing personal.
Wish you could join me, Electo. Want me to put in a good word with Father next time so you can come visit us at the house yourself?
Oh, you know, I'd rather have my eyes put out, but thanks for offering. Now, time to head on home.
Oh my god. My eyes put out. Never heard it phrased like that, but, fair. Okay. Having a little bit of trouble controlling. Up. Can't hit that. We'll just keep that poisoning on her as well. Oh, it wears off pretty quickly, though. Ah. Still no Athena, by the way. Fucking, like, 8 runs later, we haven't seen Athena once. And the one that we did see her, I ended up dying before I was able to gift her. Does it? It sure does. It did do it. Thank you kindly. And with that timing, actually, we would have been able to... So, There's a special pact of punishment called Tight Deadline I use very, very often. It changes it so that Tartarus has a hard time limit of 5 minutes, which we just barely got underneath. I'm actually gonna take this and see if I can combo with that. I'm also gonna take some more special damage. Holy. Sounds quite nice. But if Tight Deadline was on, we would have been able to barely beat that, which means we're on a really good pace for the build so far, especially with full health. Quite happy with it. I'm pretty proud of how well this bow goes. But I think we'll have to try and start building HP inside here. Our build's already in a state where we can pretty reliably just kind of coast on what we have so far until we're able to get higher increases from like boss rooms. I think our main goal right now is to try and hard focus. Oh, wow. Oh, that was spicy damage. Hard focus HP. It'd be cool if Eurydice actually had like an increase for like HP stuff inside her arsenal. Because like when I think of food, I think of getting HP quite often. Inside this game though, when you pick up a centaur heart, you gain HP, which I hope he's not eating.
In the name of Hades.
So yeah. What? Hello? 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 What? Excruciating Defiance. Take extra damage but gain 1 more Death Defiance this escape attempt. How does that Death Defiance work in Stubborn Defiance? Does that just give me 2 Stubborn Defiances per room? I don't think I've ever used that alongside each other. What the fuck is that gonna mean? Okay, next group. Oh wow, that one shot. Do that, and do that. So you can always get 3 off with this bow, as long as you start immediately. Can't tell where I am because of the smoke. Okay. Get that done. Get that guy out of here. Man, I wish I had some deflects. Dash deflect. Oh, I have these moments where I see these things in front of me and I'm like, yep, that would have been nice.
Onward.
But not too bad. I will definitely take that. We will see how these Death Defiance things go. I'm very, very curious. The extra special damage definitely helps trying to kill these bosses, though. What do we got? Oh, it's just a Barge of Death. Okay. Get you out of here. Ah! Boop. Actually, might be better if I lose my Stubborn Defiance inside this one, because I think I'll heal more back. But we'll figure that out at the end of the room, I guess. See if we take another hit here. Because, I don't know. They do a lot of damage. Because of the extra 33% as well, so. Maybe I'll just take a hit. Because I think this is the final enemy. Yeah, no, I probably should have. It's okay. I guess we'll just take it.
Your father must have told you that his governance over the underworld is due more to the weaving of the fates than by his choice. Admittedly, he got the short end of the stick, whereas Poseidon and myself, why, we've been doing rather well indeed.
Yeah, and you've just been having free reign of the entire upper realm to go and just bang a bunch of ladies. We know, Zeus. You're kind of not great. I don't want that dash, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to get the extra God Gauge, because I do think I'm using that fairly consistently. And having the extra little bit of poisoning is pretty helpful in general, so I will take that. The Wave Makers definitely are pretty annoying. Without a deflect in any way. Ah! I can take my Death Defiance in this room, though. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Who's next? Yeah, okay. You can hit me. I'm just gonna stay still. Okay, that was out of habit. There we go. Not bad. Honestly, the special is pretty effective.
Chaos has been lifted.
So yeah, it looks like I do have the extra Death Defiance now. I don't know how that's going to work, but let's go in the next room. We'll see once we lose it, I guess, because I don't want to go and double Stubborn Defiance inside any of these rooms if I can avoid it. But if there's a particularly hard room and we see how the Defiance works, I don't mind. Wow. He still ends up smacking me anyway because I just don't have the speed. That's what the explosive thing is bad at, I would say. Because it definitely has that like slowness to it that other bows tend to be able to just kind of forget about and just spam away. Ah! At least I find the bows very spammable, especially the one that we got that one other time. There we go. I'll take Rupture just for the sake of having the extra little bit there. I'm actually gonna go this way because I think I can also buy a heart to get even more. On top of healing, so I can get that. No heart here though. Damn.
Pleasure doing business.
I'll take the cast. Cast is what actually I was looking for, so not too bad. I wish I had a healing inside here, but we'll just go deal with it. At least we're in the normal boss room. Let's go!
You come to fulfill my father's wishes.
How you doing, Hydra man? Let's rock. Any hit can crit also makes it so that every couple of hits on this special will do just like a shit ton more. That was a bad hit right there. Jeez. We'll do that. And then, I guess I didn't kill the other one, did I? Whoopsie. Get away from me. They're actually so fast. I'm really not used to it. Get that one out of here. What? Huh. Don't recognize that. Luckily it's Stubborn Defiance, so it's not a huge deal, but I don't think I've seen that little poundy thing very often. Not gonna lie to you. Focus on dodging. Pop special between. I do want to learn about my Chaos Defiance though. Should I lose it as well at the like tail end of the fight just to be able to see if it works? Because I'm very, very curious about it. If I get both of them back, it might be worth testing. I love how it like goes behind you if you're facing the opposite way. Dead? Okay, I think I'm actually gonna take the Death Defiance. I'm so curious. Hit me. Okay, make you a deal. If you can hit me enough to break it, there you go. There we go. And now we find out. How does the Chaos Defiance we gained work? Get that free healing. When we go up this lift, it should give us the details. Please work properly. Please work proper. I should have been more careful. So yeah, it appears that is how it works. I probably should have bought this first. Fuck. It appears that is how that works. So it is most definitely a fact of which the Chaos Defiance is one that goes behind your Stubborn, but is pretty cool to give you an extra Death Defiance. It is unfortunate that I decided to waste it there, but I just was really curious and I rushed it. Ah. You know, sometimes when like you could like experiment on something and you could find out whether it has negative repercussions, And so you decide to do it despite your better mind machinations telling you not to. And then you do it anyway, and you're like, yeah, makes sense. But now I know for next time. The next time that happens like once every 300 runs when we get the legendary version of the Chaos. But unfortunately, this run is now without the second. But it's not a huge deal. I don't care too much, and we'll see how it goes for now. Special deals +3 base damage for each consecutive hit to a foe. If I picked Relentless Volley and then that would have been crazy. I'm actually gonna take Relentless Volley. I'll try and combo it later. My special is very good right now, and having the extra shots would really increase that DPS, just that extra amount. Because there's also a duo that we can try and go for with Zeus and Poseidon, of which would make it so that this special is able to shock enemies on every one of them as well. And that would literally make it so that this build is constantly pumping out like a shit ton of damage. So we'll try it out, see if we can try and attain it. I do think that Zeus and Poseidon booms are the ones we want to focus on from here on out. Artemis, we already have her any hit can crit, and while it would be nice to have my attack be able to crit at the level that she does, I feel like having the other Poseidon Zeus would just get us towards like higher DPS in general. Here, I'll grab that. 100 money. I'll take 100 money.
Try it.
Consider this a warning.
It sure will be.
Let's make this quick.
Jeez, get out of here. Expect a lot out of you here. Be nice to get some heals in the next room. I don't know if I'll go to the shop though, because I think I want to save this money for after. Frankly, if we start moving towards trying to get 1,000 money, Styx is going to be a very different experience.
Got you back. I'm empty.
Not too bad. Demir actually has this boon where when you have no casts, you deal 30% extra damage. I feel like for this build, the way that I'm kind of playing it and stuff, that would work really well. We don't have like any Demeter precedent so far. I like how the special seeks to the back of the foes, especially with the shields. Really helps. Oh, really? Try to dodge around and I'm getting hit regardless because I got greedy. Alright.
Right already for my pop, haven't you, cuz? Wonderful guy. Don't get to spend a lot of time together, though. You know how that is. Well, see ya.
You know how it is. Well, see ya. Alright. I'll take that.
And here we go.
Thank you kindly. I'm gonna go this way and I'm probably gonna anger Artemis. I find Poseidon's also to be like much worse regardless. Actually, I kind of want that.
So that's your choice. Maybe you're more like my relatives than I'd care to admit.
I don't know about that, buddy. I just
Lady Artemis.
feel like I want to escape, and I don't think that your boons are the ones that are gonna make me escape. You already gave me what I wanted, and it was super helpful. It has been helpful this whole run so far. So, like, I appreciate it. Don't you worry about a thing. Did that one really not die from what I was doing? Get out of here. There we go. Next wave. Oh my god, I can't tell where half of these attacks are even going. Because they just spin around in circles above you. I start to panic. Oh wait, did it break the tower? Whoopsie. There.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, you're still
It did.
there, I see. Well then, all right. Let's call it even for the moment and get on with this.
Sounds good to me. Starts crying. Alright. Crits can charge your gauge. Sounds good to me. See, I do think going over to Zeus is a better call here. I'm sorry, Artemis. I'll do a run with you after this. We'll do a crazy one.
My next opponent has arrived in short order.
Short order? That was another jab about my height, wasn't it?
I do not jab. All of my strength goes into every strike. Observe.
You know, I actually like giant axes quite a bit. I used to read a manga called Beat the Vandal Buster. I don't know if anyone else has checked it out. It's very old and got discontinued like midway through the 2000s, I think. What? Okay, that was a low blow. That was a weird one. He like curved in a weird. Oh my god. But yeah, Beat the Vandal Buster, very interesting. One of his weapons was a giant axe. He also had like a sword and like a spear and stuff. I remember the giant axe is like my favorite. Also, when I play Dark Souls, I like the big swords and like the big hammers, so... What? How even? Okay. I focus now. That's unfortunate. I got hit by like 2 of those dashes, which hits for like 28. It's so scary.
Oh, that bull hits rather hard.
He sure does, doesn't he? Oh man. Hey.
Oh, hey there, Dusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, you know, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Are you laughing at Hypnos or me?
How are you finding my old trusty spear then, Or perhaps you have a preference for my brothers and my sisters' former harms. Kept under lock and key, and yet they're now in your possession, it would seem.
I actually don't like your spear at all, frankly.
The weapons in the courtyard. Of course you know about them by now. I stole them. Why not just take them from me? I'd be stuck.
The thought has long since crossed my mind. However, I'm not fool enough to tamper with those cursed things. They go where they please. They cannot be contained, like you. Now why don't you go entertain each other more?
Sounds good.
Sounds super good. But yeah, I need to make sure I get these 2. I think these 2 are going to be really important, especially the second one with the troves. I think will increase our reach.
Why, this is absolutely splendid, Zagreus. Is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
Yeah, you're cool. It's also for that face on your harp, which is very weird.
I want you
it's like it's seen some shit.
You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
Aw.
It's awfully quiet here, you know, when you're out and about. Makes me a bit self-conscious, truth be told, seeing as ostensibly I'm the musician of this court.
Look, if you decide to start strumming on that lyre again, I'm sure nobody here is going to mind. Though you take care, okay?
If you insist, my friend.
I want to try to get him to play again.
You and your sisters really don't get along well, do you?
Alecto and Tisiphone and I each have a different outlook, I would say. We've learned mostly to stay out of one another's way.
That doesn't sound like a healthy basis for a relationship between siblings.
Are you lecturing me about healthy relationships with families, Zagreus? Your family, your father's family, is the most broken and corrupted in the history of the entire concept.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Fair point. I didn't mean to sound like I had any meaningful advice there, Meg. We're stuck with our bloodlines and our relatives, aren't we?
Your family cut their Titan parents into pieces and then scattered them in Tartarus. Remember that when next you tell me about family.
Fair point. All right. I think that, so I was thinking about what I want to do here to try and increase our progress and vary up the weapons a little bit. I think I'm actually going to exchange a lot of my early on ambrosia for Titan blood to be able to get more experimentation in the weapons. And I think that we are going to go and do another run today. I'll wait, not today, but tomorrow, rather, because I do think I'm gonna start kind of getting ready here for work stuff. And then I think I'll record another video after that. So, yeah. I guess I'll see you guys on the next one after we talk to him.
Big VIP area upstairs. You watch out for those weapon wielding gents out there. The eyeball soul thing that pops out when you beat them, you gotta squash those too, or else they'll grab their gear and come right back.
Crush the souls of Elysium's exalted shades to stop them from regenerating over and over. I'll definitely do that next time I'm there.
Sounds good. Looks like the spear is boosted. Frankly, I don't really like the spear and its upgrades, but I do want to try it, you know? A huge spin attack, they take extra damage afterwards, or the rush. See, this one is after a bull rush, your special throws multiple shields. I think we'll do this one next time with the aspect of chaos. That sounds pretty interesting, and throwing out... Oh, I guess it throws one by default, but... Yeah, okay, it throws two now that I do that. Two at once. Makes sense. So we'll try and do a build with that here in a second, and try and do maybe a spear afterwards. A lot of the time for spear, I won't end up doing a lot of runs with it until I get 5 blood into it, which is going to be a fairly late game for this, so we'll see how that goes. For right now, thank you so much for watching this episode. We'll do a shield run tomorrow, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now, everybody.